Hello and welcome to KingTech Coding Clinic. Once again, in this tutorial, we are going to learn how to use or how to write C++ right in our Android phones or as the name iOS users. You can equally do the same thing without any problem, without any stress. Okay, so we're going to use an app to do that. That is the app I use in learning anywhere I go. I can learn C++, I can learn Python. I have the app here. Okay, I'll show you how to download it, and then this is where I write my C++ program codes, and basically learning them though, not writing in the program. Please don't get them confused. I'm not up to that level yet. Okay, I'm now learning just like you guys. This is where I write Python programs as well. So it's a very cool app I've been using all this while. So I decided to share this with you so that we can learn it everywhere we go. Some of us couldn't come with our laptops, and then some even have issues with our laptops. Okay, so we need to take this advantage and learn it while the teacher is right in front of us teaching. We can practice right inside our phones, run our programs. If there is an error, you can just quickly ask questions, and then the lecturer will guide them fix the problems for us without any problem, without any stress. So what's going to happen is this. I'm going to show you how to download the app, install it, how to use it, how to set up and run your first program, just Hello World program, have it displayed right on your screen here. From there we go ahead, and then I have a very simple algorithm here, okay, written in a pseudocode that we're going to express right in C++. Okay, very simple algorithm in pseudocode to add two numbers. Okay, we've done this before in basic programming techniques. Okay, so we're going to do this right inside C++. So let's dive right into that. Okay, so now first of all, what we need to do is just to go to our Google Play Store and download the goddamn app. I already have it installed, but just to show you for demonstration's sake, let's get there. So the name of the app is CXX Droid. Okay, CXX Droid. So once you have this, there you go. Okay, it can work both online and then offline. Okay, whichever you decide to use, you don't have any problem. And now that I have it installed, you can just go ahead and install it from here. Once you are, let me just turn off this data to prevent this what's the name, messages from popping up all over the screen as it distracts. Okay, now let's continue. Now once you are done setting it up, what you need to do is just to launch it. Okay, I already have my, just tap to launch it. Now the next thing I need to do is just to clear this and have my function. Okay, when you install the code blocks, okay, you have that already written function in which you can just execute your C++ code, but in this app it is not there. Okay, you would have to write that. If you are used to having that by default coming, sorry, this app doesn't do that. Okay, you have to write that back. So let's quickly do that. Okay, so to do that, it's very simple. We say what? Include, then we have this iOS trim, then you close this. Perfect. We say using, okay, namespace std, then we terminate it. Now then we have int main. Okay, then we have this. Okay, perfect. So we have our curly braces here, then we close this as well. So inside here you would want to return something here, like return either 1 or 0, whichever. I'm returning 1. Okay, so this terminate it here. So now inside here we want to just write a very simple program to display something on the screen. Okay, just like how in our pseudocode we say display this. That is what we want the user to see, right? So we want to do that. So to do that, very simple, say see out. Okay, then we use this, and then the inverted commas. Then we say what okay, let's have hello world. Okay, hello world. Perfect. So we terminate this here. Okay, so once we are done, when we run it, we should have hello world displayed on our screen. Perfect. So you can see that here, hello world is right in front of our screen here. Okay, you can see that here at the top here, hello world. There's that part of it is hidden just in the corner of the screen there, but it's cool. It's not a problem with that. Okay, now let's just go ahead and then see something. Now what we need to do right now is let's just see how we can just write or express the pseudocode I just showed you right in C++. Okay, now let's do that. Let's check on the pseudocode very well. The pseudocode says what? That we would want to just take two numbers from the user, and then we display the sum, or the total of the two numbers. That is by adding the two numbers and display the results. That is what we want to do. So we say start, declare num1, num2 as integers, display enter num1, then that will prompt the user, that will display on the screen. The user enters that, then we input it, then we display enter num2, then we input it, then we give the results. Okay, so let's just do that right in C++ without any problem, without any stress. It's going to be very simple. Okay, now inside here, okay, let's see. So in this, we're going to learn how to display something and how to take input from the user. These are the two basic things we are just going to learn here. First of all, we've already displayed something, so this is how you can display something on the screen for the user to see. See out, and that is what I've just done, hello world. Okay, so you can just learn that. So the two numbers we're going to take, let's assume they are integers, so we say int. Okay, so we say num1, that is the first number, then comma, we can declare them consecutively like this, and then you just terminate it. So once we are done with that, we would want to then prompt the user to what? Enter the first number. Okay, so we say cout. Then we have this, and then we should have inverted commas. Then we have, say what? Enter first number. Okay, so from there you can just say, okay, we would want to have this colon here, then we can then go ahead and terminate it here. Then after prompting the user to do that, we need to input it. So to say that, we say what? Cin. Okay, there's the opposite of cout, cin, and here we need the greater than signs too. Then we say what? Cin num1, meaning take in num1, that is enter the first number. Okay, that is that. Now once that is done, then we need to do the same thing for the second number. Okay, so we say what? Cout. Okay, then we have the two less than sign. Okay, sorry, cout. Then we say what? Sorry, here we need our inverted commas to prompt the user. So we want to say enter second number, like the algorithm stated. We want to take two numbers. Okay, so that is that, the second number. Then we want to have this, and then terminate it here. Then after that, we would want to cin, take it now. So cin, so we have this, so we say what? Cin. Okay, let me just, okay, that we didn't do it. It's okay, let me just terminate it here. I forgot to terminate it. I always forget of this, so sorry for that. So we say cin num2. Okay, that is taking in number 2, the second number. Then we terminate that as well here. So once the user gives us these two, now we would want to just add the two of them and display the result. So to do that, we say cout. Okay, just as we can add two numbers. Okay, cout num1 plus num2. Okay, so with that one, we terminate it right here, apply this. Now the idea is this. First, what we did was this, that we want to take two numbers. Okay, and the numbers we want to take, the data type is what? Integer. So we use ints for that, and we display them. We can say int num1, int num2. Okay, but we decided to just declare them on just one line. We can equally do that, but make sure you terminate it at the end. And then secondly, what we need to do is to make sure that we prompt the user. The user has to see something on the screen to follow. So to do that, we say what? We would want to display something like enter first number on the screen. So we say cout, enter first number. That would display on the screen for the user to see. And after that, when the user sees that, the user does what? Enter something from the keyboard. That is a number. Okay, so the user enters the first number. Then we input, that is where cin comes in. So we input that first number the user enters. Then after that, we go to what? Second number. Say cout, enter second number. Okay. Then that will also display on the screen. The user sees that and enter the second number. And once that is done, then we see input that is taking the second number. And after that, we put the two together and then add and display the results. So quickly, that is, let's run a program and see how it's going to work. We pray it doesn't crash. Good. So here we can type in the first number like 56. Then we press enter. And you can see enter second number like 7. Now when I press enter, it should sum the two and give me the answer. Okay, 53. Perfect. Sorry. The answer is 63 rather. Perfect. It means everything is working. The answer is just hidden in the corner there. Okay, it is showing without any problem, without any stress. Okay, so basically this is how we can manipulate was in our codes in C++. It's very simple. Okay, you can equally just look at some of the algorithms there. But first of all, as a beginner, you just have to start from something basic. Learn how to display some things on the screen. See out this, see out that, see out this, see out that. Learn how to take input too from the user. Okay, once you take the input, maybe you should know what to do with it. And then basically that is just for a start. Okay, I've just introduced this app to you. Go ahead and take advantage of it. Download it and use it on your phone, even in class whilst lecture is going on. You can try as much as possible to be practicing alongside the lecturers, and then if there is any question, you can go ahead and answer. If you like this video, please subscribe to this KingTech Coding Clinic channel, and then more of these videos will be coming every day in, day out, because that is what we do. Okay, thank you so much. Please, I'm not a lecturer, I'm just a learner, just like you. Okay, I'm just a learner. I learn. This is what I do every day in the house. This 90% of my time within the day, this is what I use it for. Okay, so that is what I want to do, and that is why I'm doing that. It doesn't mean I know all, please. I'm just a learner like you. Okay, I'm a learner. Please, for God's sake, I'm a learner. So we are all there to learn. Okay, that is that. If you also have something, why not share with us? Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe and press the bell icon so that you can receive notification anytime videos are uploaded. Okay, you can run a program over and over again, see that it wouldn't crash. Now let's see, before I even end this video here, let's see how we can, some of the errors that may crop up. Sometimes maybe you fail to terminate a line. Okay, when you run it throws an error. Okay, so that is that. You make sure, normally that is a problem I have, the terminators, I do forget of them. You notice when I was writing, I skipped some. I have to go back and then make sure I terminate that line. Okay, you make sure you do all this, and once the program throws an error, you don't have to panic. You only relax and then make sure that you do whatever you want to do and then fix it. Okay, once I run this, I should have 11. Okay, it means the program is running perfectly. So much. So thank you so much for watching, and until our next lesson, if I'm able to discover something so good and cool like this again, surely you hear from me. So press the bell icon, receive notifications anytime videos are uploaded. Thank you very much, and bye for now.